Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Castle at CCBC Essex. Aaron Thomas in the broadcast booth once again, bringing you all the action live here on the hardwood, and my goodness, it should be a good one. You know what? Forget should. It's going to be a great one. The CCBC Essex Knights, the 15-0 CCBC Essex Knights, with a tough challenge against the PG Community College Owls. 11-2 is the record for the Owls coming into this one, looking to play spoiler on Coach Cini's squad's undefeated season so far. And what an season it's been so far. The only remaining undefeated team in Region 20. They are the number one scoring offense. 96.7 points per game is the average. But that 11-2 record of the Owls, also 6-0 in their conference, should be a very interesting contest. The Owls in the blue, Knights in the home whites. And what a great job Austin Johnson did running through the starting lineups for these two teams. The House PA announcer here at the Castle always starts the festivities off with a bang. The excitement, you can feel it through the air. Tip-off is underway, and we are ready to play here at the Castle. Owls start with the first possession. Williams has ball right now. Three-point line. Now dribbling. And Gamble gets the steal after Smith forces the tough bucket. Or tough pass, I should say. Tough bucket was on the other side as Smith got it right back from Gamble and earned a trip to the line. Or no. Shot was before the foul, so they'll have to take it out under the basket. Deli moves it out. Guest for three, and no good. And it's 0 for 2 in the offensive zone to start things for the Knights. But the defense in the half court, Smith putting the pressure on initially, and Gamble getting the steal. The guards already. Fingerprints on this one. Deli with an invite to the block party, our first of the day. And the freshman forward being tested and answering early. 45 seconds into the contest, we are still scoreless. And now an inbounds play for the Owls. Far sideline. Shot clock did not reset, so they need to move quickly. 10 seconds, double team, pass out of it. Three is open, and it rims out. But the Knights run into a little bit of a head scratcher. Two players collide into one another. Guest still comes down with the rebound officially, and the timeout taken from Coach Cini. Over a minute played into the contest. We are still scoreless, and the Knights will have possession when we come back. Told you about the Knights' highest scoring offense. 96.7 is their points per game. They're 19th in field goals made, 526 on the season. 18th in field goal percentage, 42.3 is the number there. And they are third in three-pointers made on the season. 203 from downtown. And their percentage, not too bad as well, 33.7. So the offense coming from everywhere for this Knights team. On the court is still the same five that we started with. Guest, Gamble, Williams, and Deli. Williams brings it up. She is a flash-in-the-pan player. Blink and you missed her. She's up the court, getting it to Guest. And the Knights finally getting the lid off the cookie jar. 2 points. Owls pass through the double team, but Deli gets the hands on it once again. But this time the Owls get the steal in transition. And another invite to the block party sent out. Who else The big down low, number 33. Flexing the muscles early, hands all over the ball. 2 blocks, a steal. And we're not even 2 minutes into the game. Owls, they are trying to get the lid off the cookie jar here. Foot was on the line. Offensive rebound. And the bank is closed at this hour. Williams. Oh, a pocket pass to Guest. Moves it around. She thought she was fouled. And who touched that one last? The Owls. It stays right here. Oh, no. The side referee comes in and waves off the initial call and says we're going the other way. So the Owls get the stop defensively. Looking for some offense. Into the painted area, triple team. They put one up and go off the boards, but it's no good. Still a 0 on the board for the Owls. But the lead gets a little bigger for the Knights as Deli now flashes the offense. Oh, behind the back, but lost it for a moment. Got it back and fumbled it at the last second. The Owls going quick. Maybe too quick. The initial press put on by Williams almost forcing the turnover. And I said moments ago that Williams, a flash-in-the-pan player, definitely misspoke there. She is a lightning rod player. Blink and you missed it. Offense and defense. Gamble trying to flex the muscles here now. And hangs up. No and one, but a trip to the line. And Giselle G.G. Gamble coming around the pick with some space. Turned on the Jets. Took it right to the cup. A 5-0 run for the Knights as we are almost 3 minutes into the first quarter. Gamble looking to make it a 6-0 run as she misses the first but makes the second. Press still turned on here. Owls trying to pass through it, running out of time and running out of options as Williams does force the turnover this time. And Gamble, 3 straight points for number 2. It is an 8-0 run to start the game for the Knights. And this time the Owls pass it beautifully through, but again miss at the last second. The rim, the bank, all unforgiving here. Smith and Williams miss out on a little 3 in the corner opportunity. Again, the press turned on here for the Knights. A tremendous start to the contest. Again, the Owls pass through. Jumper, no good. Guest cannot pull down the rebound, and they just avoid walking with that one. Heads up play. Passing out for the open 3, but now it's a transition opportunity for the Knights for a moment. Paige Smith running to try and save that. Timeout taken on the court. Owls want to try and talk things over. It has been a tremendous start to the contest for Coach Sini's squad. 8-0 run through just over 3 minutes and 30 seconds of play time. On the other side, Coach Sini, his head coaching counterpart for the Owls, Devin May. This is his first season at the Division II level, 4th season overall. In his first 3 years with the Owls, he went 47-23. The Owls have 3 district championships and 2 region titles in the last 3 years. And they have a 3-5 combined record in the Nationals. A tremendous matchup here on the court and on the benches. Two gentlemen who have earned the right to be here coaching at this level. And year after year, encouraging that next generation. And as we see the next generation of ballers put it on the court, that one is going to the line as Guest has an invite to the block party lost in the mail. Caught it down low, good position. Turn, shoot. Trip to the line here for the Owls, and an opportunity to get the lid off the cookie jar. That whistle brought some substitutions into the game here for the Knights. Antonique Austin, the Ant-Man, checks into the game. Another spark plug player off the bench for this Knights team. A triple-double in the last matchup for this Knights team. And she made it look easy. Joining her coming off the bench is Quashanti Holmes. Saw Holmes ready to hit the boards there, thinking that offensive rebound was going to come her way. Instead, it's going defensive. And it'll stay going that way as Gamble. Gambled that time and missed. Trapped in the corner. Smith got her hands on it. And that is 2 points as the Owls pass out of it. Williams looking to go fast, finding the angle, and almost finding the shooter in the corner, but it's an interception. And Williams a second away from getting it back. A second and an inch maybe. As it's UNC time, and I'm not talking Tar Heels. Unc Davis has checked into the game. The veteran number 21, another spark plug player for Coach Sini's squad off the bench. Leading scorer off the bench is yet to check into the game here for the Knights as the Ant is running. Pressure, and it quickly goes away as Austin had the defender right there on the hip. Quick little move, and she was headed towards the cup. And sure, driving lane got cut off at the last second. And what started as a hot start to the quarter slowed down just a little bit here for the Knights as they are sitting on 8 points for what seems like a good minute or two now. On the other side, though, their defense still smothering. Only 2 points scored so far for this Owls team, almost 5 minutes into the contest. Austin with a 1-4-2 trip to the line that time, moves the lead to 9-2. Owls trying to find that three, and what a job to save it and keep the possession alive. 20 on the shot clock, so they've got time. Owls down low, turn, shoot, off the iron, no good. Knights running in transition, but don't have numbers. Nice little move. Passing it around, couple of nice more moves. First Austin behind the back. Davis with a nice move as well, and then Smith with the pump fake. Defense still everywhere. Owls will need more effort like that. And did they force the turnover? They did not. Got a piece of it, but not enough. Smith down to Holmes, and a little bit too high. Reagan Robinson, last I checked, leading scorer off the bench here for this Knights team, has finally checked into the game, as well as CC McGinley. And once again, the Owls passing through the press, this time getting the 2 points. Oh, Holmes with the spin move. Going through 2 on the way to the cup as number 1 gets 2 on the board. Pass out, now driving baseline. Owls. Passing display continues, but it's off the sideboard. And now the Knights getting to run with numbers and space. And they shoot a toe off. Owls looking to slow things down. 11-4 is our score on the big board. And that is a trip to the line. Each team has committed 3 fouls in this quarter so far. So each team is inching closer and closer to the bonus. As we see Delhi check back into the game for Coach Cini's squad. Remember the hot start defensively that the freshman had. As that one circles around the world and down the drain. Boys and girls at home, that's why you put that extra spin on the ball. Get the friendly roll off the iron. And it's a 2-for-2 trip to the line for the Owls. Davis running now. Pulling up for the jumper, and that is nothing but net. 13-6. Threes are hot on the board as that's all that's left in the quarter. Holmes gets a piece of it. And the Owls got a piece right back. What a fight for that ball. Effort on both sides, but the turnover nonetheless as the Knights will take over in the half court. Effort continues to be strong on both sides here in the final closing minutes of the quarter. It's a 8-0 start for the Knights. The Owls are hanging around. Davis is hanging in the air and getting 2 points for it. It's back to a 9-point lead. 15-6. Through the defense and into the painted area, and the Owls get those 2 points right back. CC drives baseline, gives it up to Holmes, around, and cannot get the friendly roll. Knights cannot get the rebound either. Owls running in transition. Now working in the half court. Delhi gets a piece of it, and she gets to run. Put another 2 on the board. Delhi is filling up the stat sheet. Easy for me to say. Rebound and another effort for the Owls. 3-pointer. 0 for 2. Coach Cini wants to see him run. Final 2 minutes of the quarter, and Davis with an easy trip to the lane, but no points to show. Knights offense has come alive here. The guard duo of Gamble and Smith checking in at the next break. Nice crossover move, but cannot finish. And we have got a tremendous contest underway here. 17-8 is our score on the big board. 1 minute and 50 seconds is separating these two teams from the final whistle of the quarter. And Coach Cini has put most of the starters back into the game. Smith, Gamble, Williams, being joined by Robinson and CC McGinley. We're flanking the corners, both tremendous shooters with a quick trigger. Really, if you look at this lineup that Coach Cini has, he has gone very small. And now everyone out behind the line. Williams flashes and comes off the front of the iron, but chases her own miss. And that's a smart foul from Gamble, as the Owls were looking to get in transition and they had numbers, and Gamble will at least give the defense a chance to set up in the half court. 90 seconds left in the quarter, and nines are hot. 90 seconds, and 9 points is the lead. CC has ball. Now Robinson. Dribble handoff. Owls moving it around. Around the pick. Spin move. Robinson right there, but it mattered very little. It's a 7-point game. 64 seconds left in the quarter. Robinson misses everything. Gamble got it back. My goodness, what an effort play. And that will be a trip to the line, I believe. Gigi Gamble brought down that offensive rebound, but she didn't climb to the tippy top of the ladder. The Owls player brought it down, and then Gamble swooped in and stole it away. 30-second timeout taken by Coach Cini. 51 seconds left in the quarter, and he is watching his squad answer a run with a run, with another run, with another run. These two teams are trading runs offensively, runs defensively. What a tremendous start to this contest that we knew was going to be a good one. Gigi Gamble, 21 points per game is the average coming into this one, 10th in the nation, and she's tied with 18th. She's tied for 18, with three-pointers made, 45 on the season. And those 45 made three-pointers, she's doing it on 46.4% shooting. As CC pulls down the miss, Knights looking to get a couple more. Smith misses the jumper, but somebody got a piece of it. Shot clock and game clock separated by 17 seconds. It was a 1-for-2 trip to the line for Gamble there. And a whistle. Shot clock did not restart. Or it didn't restart correctly, I should say. We reset it to 30 instead of the 20 that it should have been reset to. Robinson for three after one dribble, and that is a couple of air balls in a row for this Knights team. Shot has gone cold here in the final minutes of the first quarter, but another trip to the line, this time for CC McGinley. CC spent her previous college years at Richmond Bland College, as it's another 1-for-2 trip to the line. The lead is back to 9 points. Owls, three. No good, just a little long, but they chase the rebound, and the shot clock and game clock separated by just a few seconds. What do they do here? Hang up in the air and earn a trip to the line, as they felt the contact and smartly threw it up. Nothing has come easily offensively for either one of these two teams. These trips to the lines, certainly a sigh of relief, but also these open driving lanes, a major sigh of relief as well. A welcome change of pace as the jump shot's not going down for either team. 2-for-2 trip to the line for the Owls. Knights can hold for the final shot. Smith moves it over. CC for three. Just a little long. Williams with a great rebound. Second effort. Same result. And the Owls hold on there. But the Knights still very much in control. 19-12 is our score on the big board. The Knights in front but in the middle of a fight. Maybe their toughest challenge of the season so far. We're going to take a quick little break, and we will be back with the action in just a few minutes. Back to the action on the court. No one more excited than me, at least in the building. Gamble around the pick, hanging and earning another trip to the line. You saw just an inch or two away from the scoop and score there. Gamble, second time this evening, she's gotten a chance to come around the pick with a lane and an opportunity to find that second gear. Gigi Gamble, 21 points per game is the average. She can fill up the stat sheet, and she can do it very, very quickly. We've already seen some defense from number 2 as well. That guard duo of Smith and Gamble, what a lethal combination. Dribble handoff behind the three-point line. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Owls now at the shoulder. Gotta go. Oh, nice move to take it away, and that is a fresh shot clock because that ball hit the rim. They put the brakes on very quickly and got that jump shot, got the offensive rebound. Austin cannot get the friendly roll, and who touched it last? The Owls, it looks like. What a well-balanced effort offensively from both teams. No one really leading the way offensively in any major way. 2 players with 4 points for the Owls. And Gamble may be heating up in the second quarter. Had 2 players right there, and it mattered very little, as she'll take that 3 points every time. It is back to a 9-point game. Owls trying to get that 3 right back. Just missing. Austin drives, step back jumper, no good. And that is a foul on the Knights. Owls will hold on to possession. So 2 players with 4 points for this Owls team. Leading scorer is Deli Kunjanen with 5 points. Not only 5 points, but 2 blocks, 2 steals, and 2 rebounds. Deli looking more like the Admiral out there. Filling up the stat sheet in a major way. The freshman in the middle of a special game as that one goes long. And the Knights are running. They've got space, and Numbers guessed with a hard dribble. And a hard foul afterwards. Heads up play to move that ball up to the big who was running the floor. Why not reward him for the effort? And Guest with a trip to the line here. Knights with an opportunity to get this into double digits, and right there, ask and you shall receive. It is now a 10-point lead. All season long, this Knights team has been a hot team. In the second quarter, does that trend continue, or do the Owls find the remedy? Owls pass it through the press, but lose it once they get in the O-zone. Smith, oh, what a ball fake from the veteran. Sometimes it's the move you don't make. Gamble with another steal, and it's 4 straight for Smith. The backcourt duo is heating up here in the second. And no surprise, the Knights looking at their largest lead, 29-14 on the big board. Coach Cini and the rest of the coaching staff, gotta love what they're seeing. They talked about something in between the first and second quarter, and they are watching their players execute it to a T. 7:33 is the score on, or is the time left in this second quarter. The Knights' lead has grown just a little here in the quarter, and the Owls trying to find the answer. Austin. And what a pass from Ant-Man. Gamble with the floater. And they've got to find an answer to slow down this backcourt. Oh, nice move, splitting the double, and the floater once she got into the painted area. Owls can steal a little mo here. Oh, nay. Woo! But the referee comes in and changes the tone, as it will be a trip to the line for the Owls. What a smothering defensive effort there from the Knights there for a moment. A little bit too smothering, says the referee. And a nice move. Ant-Man Austin. A little bit of a slow start offensively for number 25, but fingerprints on this game defensively. A couple of nice plays on the defensive side of the ball in this second quarter, creating some extra transition opportunities. Not only transition opportunities, but transition opportunities with numbers, leading to some of these open shots. 31-16 the score on the big board. Gamble heating up and staying hot in the quarter. And we're on big game alert here for G.G. Gamble now. Owls need to answer. They went on a few runs in the first quarter. They need their first run of the second quarter in a major way. Owls passing to the open three in the corner, and that's money. Tremendous ball movement from PG County. They were stopped a few times on that trip into the O-zone. They kept working. Gamble with the pass this time. And it's nay. Owls looking to steal a little mo. Cut into the lead. Oh, Austin got a piece of it, but not enough. Same thing with Smith. And Gamble got all of it, but so did the Owls. We're playing hot potato. The game of hot potato continues. Deli finds Smith, drives baseline. Spinaroonie off the front of the iron. And these fans here at the Castle have watched the excitement level come up a few notches in this second quarter, and I think they're ready for something spectacular. They're ready to come out of their seats in a big way. Does Gamble give it to him? Deli walks with it. And it's a big group substitution here for the Knights. Robinson, Whiting, Davis check into the games. They join Holmes and Gamble. Again, a smaller lineup here for Coach Sini's squad, though. Holmes and Whiting, very aggressive players. Could make up for some size difference for sure on the court. It is back to a 9-point game here as the Owls have finally found a run in this quarter. Trying to continue that run here in transition. 2 points, 33-26. And the Owls bench has come alive. Gamble for 3. Off the front iron, Owls running again. Down low. And no good. Offensive foul. You talked about Holmes being an aggressive player defensively just a moment ago. They do not give away those plays and those calls. You got to stick your nose right in the middle of the action, and Holmes did exactly that. The Owls are in the middle of grabbing some mo, and it looks like they've grabbed it, but a play like that could have it going the other way in just a blink of an eye. The Knights still very much in control of this game. 33-26 is the score on the big board. 4 minutes and 16 seconds is all that separates these two teams from the halftime whistle. Meeting of the minds between the referees finally over, and the action finally back on the court. Davis gives it up to Gamble. Gamble looking for someone. Gets it right back. Oh, nice move into the painted area, and another trip to the line for number 2. Giselle G.G. Gamble. 5'7" sophomore guard from New Jersey. Went to Keene University before coming to study under the tutelage of Coach Sini, the Jedi Master, so to speak. I think he's earned that reputation, or he should have that reputation. The amount of players that have come here in the short amount of time that Coach Sini's been here, learned under him, gotten better, and gone on to, here's the kicker, 4-year schools after this. That's the goal. Everyone wants to do that. And Coach Sini's got a mini factory going right here at CCBC Essex. And we are certainly very, very thankful for everything that he's done for the program since it came back. Multiple trips to the Final Four, and of course that national championship banner that hangs just over my shoulder. Nice move down low, but Holmes was right there, and Davis fought for the rebound. And Holmes takes it the distance for 2. 37-26. Who's going to go on the run here in the final minutes of this quarter? It could be the difference in the game. Robinson, Weiss, hesitation move, and Whiting walked with it just a second. Man, Robinson had the 3 in the corner, but nice little hesitation move leading to the pass down low. But just as the move was happening for the Knights, the Owls were rotating defensively. And these two teams trading stops now in the late stages of the quarter. an interesting development in this final 3 minutes. That foul committed by the Knights will be the 5th foul in the quarter, so it's foul shots from here on out for the Owls. So not only a chance to cut into that lead, but a chance to do it with the clock stopped. And now these two teams chirping back and forth just a little bit. It's a 1-for-2 trip to the line. Davis putting the brakes on. Holmes. Oh my, what a move! High step into the cup like Priest Holmes back in the day. Owls looking to get the 2 points right back, and they may do it, but that'll have to happen at the line. My goodness, what a spark plug off the bench Holmes has been in this quarter. A little defense, little offense, and the fans finally getting a chance to come up and out of their seats. Rolling off the iron, and all good things must come to an end. Owls had a good run at the foul line. 1-for-2 that time, and the Owls just miss out on the steal. 39-28 is our score on the big board now. 2 minutes and 33 seconds separating these two teams from the final whistle. Of the first half, that is. We got a whole nother second half in front of these two teams, and it should be exciting. Holmes looking to pass out, but cannot. Good double team at the last second from the Owls. In transition, and it's wide open for 2. Back to a 9-point game. Williams. Oh my, she blows the tire. And another easy 2 points for the Owls. Gamble, dribbling through the press. Now wants the pick. No one comes. Step back. No good. Owls looking to continue the run. As we are now in the final 90 seconds of the first half. The Owls in the middle of another run here in the quarter. Open down low, but cannot get the pass. And frustration written all over the Owls' face there. They knew they had an easy 2 points. Close, only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. We ain't playing either one of those today. Contest on the hardwood between the Owls and Knights, living up to the hype. Final 90 seconds of the first half. It's going to live up to the hype as well. We're here, and we will be back in just one moment. Math has never been my strong suit, but by my count, I saw 12 white jerseys with eyes completely locked in on their coach as an issue, a challenge, I should say, was issued by Coach Cini. We need someone to spark the run here in this final 90 seconds. Who will it be? It's Williams, Whiting, Gamble, Smith, and CC McGinley on the court here for the final 90 of the first half. The Owls are alive, and Williams to the cup for the trip to the line. Oh, so close to the and one opportunity, and that is a tough break for Williams, and an even tougher fall as she comes up holding the neck. She crashes into the pylon. And when the shots aren't falling, put your head down and force your way to the cup. And that is exactly what both of these teams have done all night long. Williams cannot get the friendly roll off the iron there, but hey, there's a second chance here. That foul committed by the Owls just a moment ago is their 5th foul of the quarter. So it's foul shots from here on out for this Knights team, and somewhere, I'm sure in America, Rasheed Wallace is screaming ball don't lie as it's an 0 for 2 trip to the line for the Knights. The score remains the same. Williams will take the inbounds now. Knights still searching for that spark plug. Smith catches the long inbounds pass. 15 on the shot clock. Around the pick, passes back. Here's the double team, heads up play, passing out of it. But the defense, great rotation, and they foul the shooter. Smith will go to the line. And that rotation was excellent for the Owls until it wasn't. A little too aggressive closing out on the shooter. And Paige Smith, this is a welcome change of events for the sophomore from Hagerstown, Maryland. An opportunity to go to the line in a big spot as the shots, much like most of her teammates, not falling the same way they usually are. It is now 3 straight misses at the line for the Knights. And this is a trend that has to be reversed. And there it finally ends. All good things come to an end, and the bad as well. Bad times don't last, tough people do. Who's going to be the toughest team in this game? Right now, the Knights. Been the toughest one so far in this street fight. 41-32 between the Owls and the Knights. Double team. Driving into the painted area, floater, and the bank remains closed. Smith puts the brakes on. Floater on the other side is silky smooth as it's 4 straight for the sophomore. Back to a double-digit game, 43-32. And CC got it first. Smith gets it last. They're running. Shot clock's turned off. Smith pulls up for the jumper on the baseline. No good. And she realizes they could have held for the final shot here. Now the Owls. 3. No good. What a box out. That's going to show up not in the scorecard, but on the film session tomorrow. My goodness, what a heads-up play from number 23. Looking like Michael Orr in The Blind Side in that scene where he carries that man over to the bench. CC McGinley boxing out all the way out of the picture. Buzzer beater, Smith. Can she find it? She cannot. And it'll be a 43-32 game going into halftime. The Knights' lead did get a little bigger in that quarter, but my goodness, did they have to work for it. The Owls are hanging around in this fight, but for how long? They've got 15 minutes to find a way to hang around and maybe outpunch the Knights, but that's a big maybe. The action on the court just moments away from restarting. The second half is in front of us, and so is the conclusion of this game, but we've still got some time for these two teams to duke it out a little bit longer. 20 minutes left in this contest as we see a jump ball to start things. Where's the possession arrow pointed? And it is indeed pointed in the other direction. The Knights will start things off with a turnover defensively. Well, we got a spill on the other side. Referee goes down. And the thumbs up all the way. That'll get a round of applause from everybody. You're going to bump into the referee. Try and make it so she doesn't fall down. But then again, hey, referees are athletes too. 43-32, Knights got the turnover, forced defensively. Can they get the basket on the other side? Grab some early mo in the third quarter. Guest looking for the pass, finds Williams, and now she's looking for the pass. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and it's a turnover. My goodness, smothering defensive effort from the Owls, and both teams start the third quarter with turnovers offensively. Some frustration clear on the face of the Knights there after that trip into the offensive zone. Onk Davis quickly checks into the game as Williams checks out. Everyone flashed behind the three-point line, at least initially offensively, for the Owls. Deli forcing the turnover, and no, it's a jump ball. Once again, number 33 getting the hands in the cookie jar. This time the possession arrow pointed this way. Owls hold on. And we are almost a minute into the quarter. And it's all defense. And it is another travel. Defensive effort continues to be strong. Coming around the pick. No space to be had and no passing lane either. Blue attire. And now we're going the other way. Davis taking her time, bringing it up the court. Fans and benches have come alive. Davis around the pick from Guest, all the way to the cup. Lost it on the way up, though. Gamble got a piece of it. Oh, what a two-man game, but what a block. My goodness. Owls were down, but not out defensively. They'll regroup and do it in the half court. My goodness, both teams flexing defensively in the first couple minutes of the third. Smith trying to open it up offensively. And we will wait a little longer. Oh my goodness, that is heads up basketball from Deli there. Couldn't bring the rebound, but stuck her hands right in the middle of the two hands of the Owls player bringing down the rebound, almost like a cornerback playing the man instead of the ball, forcing the turnover. Gamble walks through, and indeed she did walk through. Gamble trying to split the defense, but instead it will be another turnover. And what a start defensively for both of these two teams in the third. Anything you can do, I can do better. Now it's the Knights' chance to do it again. Offensive foul. And it was either a moving pick or a flop. Regardless, it is going the other way. Defenses continue to shine here in the third. 2 minutes in, zeros on the board for the quarter. Gamble looking for the passing lane, finally finding Davis. Davis, the floater, and Deli with the putback, and it's 0 for 2 offensively. Lid still firmly on the cookie jar, passing it over into the corner, and Deli with the rebound. Good box out. Knights running, numbers, space, Smith for three. It's good. What a huge basket. As that will change things and grab a little bit of mo for the Knights, as it had been a long time without a basket. 46-32, 7 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third. The challenge issued once again by the coaching staff. Step up, light the spark, and make the difference and create the space that they had for themselves at one point in the second quarter. As much as it is a tough night offensively for this Knights team, they still do have plenty of space between them and the Owls. A 46-32 ball game. Well, it's close, but not very close. The Owls' comeback trail is starting to turn into a mini mountain. And turnovers like that will not help their cause. The defensive effort continues to be smothering from the Knights. Coach Cini wants to see Davis push. Pass in the corner, Gamble. Dribbles it off to Smith, who almost loses it. Step back three. Almost 6 in a row from Smith. It doesn't get much closer than that, and Deli, my goodness, with a late Christmas present. Right time, right place for the 2 points. Drives baseline, pull up. Oh my, was that silky. Gamble finds Smith again. No good, Guest with the rebound this time, but she walked with it. Both teams have shot off more than a few toes in this game. The Knights, it's not hurting them so far in this game. They've still got that 14-point lead, 48-34, 6 minutes left in the quarter. And another silky smooth jumper. The Owls, could they be finding their first run of the third? Davis slows it down. Smith has it now. Guest. Dribble handoff. Smith open for three. Cannot get the friendly roll. And the tough shooting night continues for the Knights. And that was picture perfect until it wasn't. The bank is still closed. And Smith swipes it away at the end. My goodness, the Owls shoot a toe off, and in the process, it gives the Knights just enough time to get back defensively and get the stop. 48-36. Owls hanging around, but running out of time. We are now in the final 15 minutes of play. Ant-Man Austin is checked in. Spins off, pocket pass to Gamble, and the bank's open on the other end. The up and under move after the pass from Austin, and here comes the Ant running. This time it's Smith. Same result, 2 on the board. And the Knights answering the Owls' run with a run of their own. Davis with a big steal. Here comes the sophomore. Passes out, Gamble, heat check. And it's one and done. That was a heads-up play to find the shooter in the corner open. The roof was ready to come off this place. Owls still hanging around. Nice pass into the corner. Now it's a triangle. Get the three off, and they hit it. Timeout taken from the Owls. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left in the quarter. And the Owls continue to hang around here. 52-39 after the 3 in front of their own bench. Owls getting a little bit more offense, a little bit more consistently. Problem on the other side is the offense for the Knights is now starting to come alive in the quarter. What had started out as a defensive quarter is now maybe turning into a run and gun fest. Which team's offense will carry them into the 4th? Just over 4 minutes left in this third quarter, and it's starting to feel like a crucial third quarter as the Knights have put some more distance between them and the Owls, but the Owls continue to just do enough to hang around. But if you're doing just enough come fourth quarter time, well, your luck's going to run out real quick. Got to find the rhythm. Which team will find it? Smith passes out. What a pass to Austin, and what a finish. Ant-Man carrying a defender on the back to the cup after taking the pocket pass from Smith. Paige Smith looked like she was caught in a tough spot with 2 blue jerseys on the opposite side of the court, and then blink and you missed it. She's passing out, and the fans are coming up out of their seats. The sophomore with a heads-up play. And there's another one, gets a hand on it. Who else but Ant-Man right there. And eventually it is a turnover. And Coach Cini wants to see him push. He's got the right player with the ball in their hands. Crossover. Pass off to Holmes, and a strong man move to the cup. Comes up just an inch short. Oh, nice split of the defense. 3 in the corner. This one's long. Owls get their miss, though. Another 3. Same result. Ant-Man got a chance to push a minute ago. Unc Davis pushing this time, but again, that rock finds number 25's hand. A long 3 in the corner. The vibe is very much come alive here in this game. This Knights team is rolling and creating offensive chances. Owls, though, same story as most of this game, doing just enough to hang around as they get the 3 on the corner. Davis, Holmes. Oh, with a nice move, and she walked. Had to put that ball up just a second earlier. Owls continuing to hang around here, looking to go on a little bit of a run in the final 2 minutes and change. You got to think they need it. If this game goes into the 4th, double digits, that's got to be a mini disaster for the Owls. Knights, dribble handoff to Ant-Man in the corner. Austin finds Gamble. What a pass! And what a finish! My goodness. If style points counted for anything, the Knights will be sitting on a game breaker. A circus pass to the shooter in the corner. Gigi Gamble buries it, and that'll quiet this thing just a bit. And who else but the combo of Gamble and Austin on the other side defensively. Robinson finishing for 2. And the Owls thought they were in the middle of a run to close out the quarter. The Knights say nay. Oh, what a pass to the painted area, but cannot finish. Austin looking to stay hot. Running with numbers. Robinson for 3. No good. Man, oh man. The roof was ready to come off the castle. Final 90 seconds of the quarter. Owls reeling. Knights searching for a closeout third quarter knockout. And possession will stay right here as the battle goes the Owls' way for the loose ball. Into the teeth of the defense, no good. Austin with the rebound, but the jump ball. And that possession arrow is pointed the other way. And these two teams were both in the bonus in the third quarter. Look up there on the big board now. Only 2 fouls committed in this third quarter. What a job defensively from these two teams. Doing a great job of playing good, hard defense and getting the stops, but without fouling. Austin looking to put him in the blender, and it wasn't the highlight reel she was looking for, but the results she'll take every time. A trip to the line and a chance to build on that lead. Ant made good on the first. And it's a 1-for-2 trip to the line. Shot clock and game clock separated by about 20 seconds. Owls looking to drive, and they stepped on the line. Oh no, it was a foul. Foul on the baseline, so Owls got to get that ball in. Finally do. Baseline jumper. No good. Second effort. Loose ball. Who touched it last? And it's going the other way. Shot clock and game clock will now be separated by 4 seconds. So the Knights can't hold for the final shot, but man, oh man, they can get pretty close to it. And it is going to take a major fourth quarter comeback for the Owls to pull off the upset here, as the Knights have built a comfortable lead going into the fourth. And Austin almost split the D there. Ant-Man Austin was 0 for 2 from the field with 1 point in the first half, and number 25, fingerprints all over this second half in a big way, coming off the bench and really helping the Knights put some distance between themselves and the Owls. Of course, the Owls bench letting Ant know all about that miss. A philosopher once said, "Ball don't lie." And there it is, 0 for 2. Stays right where it is. Knights had a chance to make it 20 with a make there. And instead, it's a trip to the line on the other side for the Owls. But the Knights will have another crack at it, as that was a quick trip, into the offensive zone for the Owls. 19.7 seconds still left in this quarter. Knights can hold for the final shot after this trip to the line. That is, of course, if they can pull down a rebound, if the Owls don't make it. Oh, referee made her go get it. Hey, you chalk that one up, as you're only going to see that at the JUCO level. Oh, my goodness. What a game it has been between these two teams, living up to the hype. It is a 1 for 2 trip to the line. Ant has the ball, gives it up to Gamble. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gamble gets around the first, hangs up with the floater, and could not finish. And it is going the other way. 3 seconds is all the Owls will have to get it up. Who wants it? Who's going for the buzzer beater? Heaves it up, and it's no good. Oh, now we have a chance for the Derek Fisher play. Knights deflected out of bounds, but .6 still on the clock. And that's it. No buzzer beater. Clock hits triple zeros. The Knights put some work in that quarter. And there is a little bit extra distance between them and the Owls. Will it remain that way, or do the Owls have an epic fourth quarter comeback in their back pocket? They got 10 minutes to find it. 61-44, the score on the big board. What will it be after we play this final 10 minutes? Final 10 minutes of this game is just moments away from beginning. And we are back and underway. Winning time is here. The fourth has arrived. Smith pulls down the rebound. Passes it up to her running mate in the backcourt, Gamble. Holmes. Oh, what a pocket pass to Stu. And Holmes with a nice little jab step and take and make. Except the make came from a teammate down low. Holmes gets the D to crash and picking up the apple. Gigi Gamble just 2 points away from her season average of 21, 19 points through 3 quarters. Her teammate in the backcourt right there behind her with 13 points. And the two players leading the way for the scoring for the Knights. 2 for 6 from downtown and 1 for 5 from downtown respectively. So not the greatest of shooting nights for that combo, but still making some plays. Got their team out in front in a very comfortable way. 63-44 is our score on the big board now as we are almost a minute into the fourth. The Knights now very much safe to say they are inching closer and closer to their 16th straight win on the season. As a loose ball, no loose ball foul. Instead, no, it is a loose ball foul against the Owls. So the Knights came into this game 15-0 on the season, 6-0 in the conference. And they are now 9 minutes exactly away from pushing that undefeated start to the regular season to 16-0. What a run this Knights team is on right now. And Gamble with a little late night drive-through action. 2 points and a Happy Meal. She has put this Owls team to school here today. Gamble. Oh my, but cannot finish. And the foul in transition as Gigi Gamble with a nice little Michael Jordan impression there, hanging up there amongst the trees. Where's she going? One way. Could not get the friendly roll off the iron. For the first time here today, the Knights lead is up over 20 points. And Stu with the steal. And the Shackton a fool moment that she'll hear all about tomorrow in practice, I'm sure. Owls came just a moment, or an inch, I should say, away from an and one opportunity. Instead, it's a trip to the line, and that's already 2 fouls committed less than 2 minutes into the quarter. The Knights did a great job of playing defense without fouling in the third, and that trend reversed here in the fourth. That'll keep Copes alive for this Owls team, but of course with the score being 20 points right now, they certainly need everything to go their way if the Owls are going to put some fear into the Knights' hearts in this fourth quarter. Trips to the line help, but 1 for 2 trips, not so much. Gamble going real fast. I'm talking Lightning McQueen fast. And finishing for 2. And the ka-chow afterwards. My goodness, Gamble continues the hot stretch. 19 points through 3 quarters, and she could be working towards a 30-piece. Knights running, trying to find space, don't have numbers. Deli for 3, off the front of the iron. Smith tries to put it right back. No putback effort for Paige Smith, but she will earn another trip to the line. Paige Smith through 3 quarters, 13 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Filling up the stat sheet. Don't need a magnifying glass to see the look of frustration on her face after that miss at the line. Gets the second effort, 1 for 2. An interception from Deli. Smith looking for the passing lane. Now everyone's passing it around the circle. Holmes works it into the painted area. Can't get much closer. And finally earns a trip to the line. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And Holmes, the epitome of that. Missed on the first chance, went back and got the miss. Earns a trip to the line, and my goodness, that was silky smooth. Nothing but net. And there, little different song and dance, but once again, boys and girls, that's why you put that extra spin on the ball, get the friendly roll. And scooping, almost score. Instead, it's another trip to the line, and that's 4 fouls committed now in the quarter for this Knights team. 3 fouls committed by the Owls on the other side, so both teams very close to the bonus, and we may be in store for a long fourth quarter here. Certainly right now, that keeps the Owls' hopes alive, but the longer the Knights keep getting those baskets on the other side, the more this game will maybe start to turn into Groundhog's Day. Running around the hamster wheel. Hope still alive right now for the Owls, but Gigi Gamble heating up in the fourth. Well, that's certainly killing all hope. And that is officially now 5 fouls in the quarter. It's all fun on the court, and it's all fun on the benches. These two coaches exchanging some friendly jabs. Gigi Gamble gives it up, but you know she wants it right back. And the whistle before the foul, so the shot waved off from Holmes. What started out as a hopeful night for this Owls team has certainly turned into a frustrating one. Foul goes against them, so possession stays right here. 20 on the shot clock for the Knights. And my goodness, an easy 2 points for Stewie. Little hesitation move, not fooling anyone, and Smith with the easy interception. Gamble's running with her and going to the line. That foul committed by the Owls was their 5th in the game. So now it is foul shots for both teams from here on out. And officially, we've got 6 minutes and 23 seconds left in this game, but I promise you it's going to go a lot longer than this. These two teams are going to have a lot of trips at the line. It may even give the Knights a chance to flirt with 100. They're getting close. They just need a little bit of a hot run to close out the game. 76-48. And Deli has the body on the ball carrier, and the referee says it was too much of the body. So it may have been Paige Smith who picked up the foul, as she was right there as well. Little sandwich made of that Owls player between Deli and Smith. And as we have this little break in the action, I want to thank you guys at home for joining us all evening long, all season long. What a season of basketball it has been here at the Castle. What a year it has been already, and what a school season, I should say, it has been. We took that momentum established by men's and women's soccer, and we rolled it right into the winter semester and the women's basketball team. Oh, what an invite to the block party! rolling that one away and out of bounds as Delhi sends out another invite and lets them know refreshments on the bench. Knights just minutes away from a 16-0 start to the season as Holmes picks up the offensive foul and the look of frustration clear on her face. Stewie down low, sends out her invite to the block party. Delhi's running and almost got rewarded, but Stretch Armstrong, she is not. That pass just a little bit too high. So we rolled a great fall semester right into a tremendous winter semester here. Spring is right around the corner. I know lacrosse and baseball, their schedules have been posted online. Or at least I know lacrosse's schedule has been posted on the website. Not too sure about baseball just yet, but I know they're in the process of finalizing that schedule. And when they do, it'll be online and you will be able to check out the CCBC Essex website and make plans to come out and join us outside once the action is finished on the hardwood. We've got baseball, we've got lacrosse. It's going to be a tremendous spring semester of sports here at the Castle. But of course, that's then. This is right now. How is the basketball season going to end? Where is Coach Sini going to watch his squad take this season? Coach Sini gives them the knowledge, he gives them the know-how, but the players will always play as Delhi got a hand on it, but also had some body on the defender as well. Coach Sini gives them the knowledge. Well, not just Coach Sini. Coach Sini and the rest of his coaching staff, they give them the tools. The Knights, they've got to put in the work. The players have to put in the work. The players have to build that path towards the national championship. They've done it before. We've got players on this team who were on last year's Final Four team. They know what it's like to build a path towards the national tournament. They're in the process of earning that ticket to the big dance right now. And you know what? The work that's in front of them, all it is the same exact work that's got them to this point. They just got to keep playing their game. And I'm sure if I know that, they know that as well. And the coaching staff has been preaching just that or something like that. Keep playing their game. Keep ticking away at it. Keep earning the right to be that team that nobody wants to play, because guess what? That's exactly what you are right now. Coach Sini, through his effort over the years, has built a reputation for this program. But a reputation is one thing. The action on the court is what really lives up to that reputation. 15-0 record, leading the league in points per game. They're living up to the hype and some. Now they're flirting with 100 points here today. 86-53 with just under 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Gamble saves it. Davis cannot come down with the loose ball. Owls to the cup. And a jump ball. Where's that possession arrow pointed? And it's pointed in the favor of the Owls. And we're going to take a break as the trainer comes out on the field. And we are back ready to play the final 3 minutes and 24 seconds. No longer question of whether or not the Knights are going to get the W here in this one. They wrapped it up. Now the question is, are they going to get to a hundo? Holmes to the cup for 2. And now they're 12 points away. And Coach Cini wants to talk about how they can get to 100 points. You know he wants to see it. If the Knights are able to get to 100 points, it'll be the 7th time this season and their 3rd straight game in a row touching a hundo. The friendly confines of the castle has been very friendly to this Knights team. Three of their 100-point games have come right here at the castle. And the next time you can catch this Knights team live at the castle, it's not a long wait. Saturday, the 25th, 2 o'clock right here at the castle. Should be another tremendous contest for Coach Cini's squad. The 22nd, this Saturday, 2 o'clock. Live here at the castle. You will be able to catch the Knights as they look for their 17th straight victory. It'll have to come at the hands of the Monroe Mustangs as they are coming into town to play spoiler. If you can join us live you'll get a chance to not only catch the action on the court, but also catch our good friends at Chick-fil-A Nottingham Square who catered the game here today. And they cater every game unless it's Sunday. Chick-fil-A Nottingham Square serving up the chicky sandwiches and everything else they've got to offer to the hungry fans here at the Castle. Inside on the hardwood or outside on the turf, doesn't matter. Our good friends at Chick-fil-A Nottingham Square always right by our side as we take in all the great action that CCBC Essex Athletics has to offer. Talked about it a couple minutes ago, the great season that the soccer programs had in the fall. Trips to the national tournament rolling right into this tremendous start to the women's basketball season. January is already halfway through, which means February right around the corner. And then right behind that, it's almost time to get mad. March Madness will be here before you know it. Coach Cini wants to see his squad playing their best basketball when it matters most. They could be in the middle of that right now. Finding a new gear here tonight in what was by far their toughest challenge of the season. A 15-0 Knights team against an 11-2 PG County Owls team. Look up at the big board. Knights put in the work. A statement win. 2 minutes away from it. Still a lot of season for both of these teams. Is a huge win on one side of the coin for the Knights means a tough loss on the other side for the Owls, as they will be falling to 11-3 on the season. Remember, we saw the Owls come to town during the CCBC Essex Mixer at the start of the season. What a tremendous event that always is. Great basketball on hand. CC McGinley loses it, and now the Owls are running in transition. That's the easiest two they've gotten all day. And I may have jinxed them when I talked about them getting to a hundo, because they have been stuck on 88 here for a minute. 90 seconds left to play in the game. Oh, nice little crossover move. Robinson cannot finish. Knights wanted some late magic. Owls looking to build something here. Had a scoop and score opportunity there, just missed it. And the Knights had an opportunity there as well, and they just missed it. Hot potato with possession as we're going back and forth. And as we now have under 60 seconds to play, I want to take this last chance to thank all of you guys at home for joining us here this evening. What a game it's been. Really hope you can join us live at the Castle on Saturday. Should be a tremendous contest between the Knights and the Mustangs. And hey, the Knights going for 17-0 on the season on Saturday. They're 30 seconds away from securing 16-0 here tonight. Tough turnover there in the final seconds. And a trip to the line with 16 seconds left. Knights dribbled right into that turnover as soon as they crossed the half-court line. The only remaining undefeated team in Region 20 play. And they will remain undefeated a little bit longer. They'll be tested on Saturday, but they can celebrate tonight. Win number 16 is in hand. Final score in this one, 88-63. The Knights with a big win in a big challenge against the PG Community College Owls. Aaron Thomas saying, join us live on Saturday, either in person here at the Castle or on YouTube, your home for all of the Knights home games. But for the final time here tonight, good afternoon, good evening, and good night